So now, what I promised you guys, and this is just from my experience. So if you've experienced something different, write it down in the comments. And if it helped you, write it down in the comments, because I'm sure I can use it. And other people that are going through the same situations that we have gone through probably need it too. But let's start with gang stalking. So, from what I have seen and from my experience, gang stalking is kind of like what Hitler basically tried to do with people when he started, capturing them, and then he would isolate them, and like he would see how far they can endure and how much they can endure and what a human body is capable of, basically. But gangs, at least Hitler was doing it straight out, wasn't trying to cover it, wasn't trying to hide it. These gang stalkers, they are cowards, basically. They will never, ever come out and show you their true face. They will never show you who they truly are or even admit what they're doing because they just can't. But because as humans, we have what we call a gut intuition, that gut instinct, that just feeling of And I know somewhere in the Bible it talks about God giving us that ability. And he gave it to us for a reason. So I know since I was a kid, I've always been very in tune with my environment, my surroundings, very observant, very just aware of everything. And my gut instinct has always, always kicked in when something's off. And that's how I initially figured out that I was being gang stalked. But like I said, I'm very aware of everything and I pay attention to everything, even the smallest of things. And it's just the way I've always been. But basically, when you go head on with these gang stalkers, it's about outstanding the manipulator and the domination they feel that they have. So I wrote down these things, and it's true. The gang stalking community, they are obsessed with domination, control, and humiliation, trying to humiliate someone to the point of they will never show their face again. They will never come out again. They're going to go crazy. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. And like, I haven't quite yet figured this part out, but I'm sure that's what it boils down to, of them being so calculous that they will separate you from your family and then somehow put it into your family's head that we're going to do this, and that to this individual. We're going to make them crazy. We're going to put them in a silent home. We're going to make them so crazy that they're going to kill themselves. And we're going to collect on this life insurance, or we're going to collect on whatever it is that they're trying to collect on. Whether it's your energy, it's it's whatever it is, that's what they want. There's an ulterior motive to everything. But the truth is these are people, and this is what I truly believe. And the difference is because I was one of those people. I got bullied all through elementary, junior high, and high school. I got picked on a lot, and even now during my adult life, they're still picking on me. But the difference is like, I have God. And when you have God and you're set here and you've been put here for a purpose, there's no humiliation that can be done to me. There's no ritual that they can do that's going to hurt me. And I chose to face them head on. I chose to say, okay, y'all aren't going to let me grieve for my dad, then I'm going to go to every car that's parked out here that's not getting off. They're just watching me. Well, then if y'all aren't going to say hi, then I'll say hello. It's just, these are people with sadistic personalities, basically, who have cruel behaviors and don't know where to place them at, so they're going to place them on one individual because it makes them feel dominating. These are antisocial personality disorder type of people that let's see, what did I put right here? Yeah, they have disregard for violating another person's life and the outcome to that life, because the outcome for them is, we want to see this person be destroyed. We want to see this person fail. We want to see this person cry and be hurt and be scared, because it makes them feel empowered. And then there's they have borderline tendencies of just being toxic during their adolescence years, which I read today is from the age of 10 to 19. I guess during that time, something very bad, I would think, would have happened to them during that time for them to now feel like they want to be an ugly human being and a very hurtful human being on this beautiful world that God put us all on, because there was enough room for all of us. These are individuals that I say have low self-esteem. And though they may have nice cars, or some don't, though they may have, their life may look good, obviously they're still battling with something that happened to them when they were in their adolescence, that they have carried that on to their adulthood and are using it in a way of cruelty and like trying to humiliate someone, trying to make someone feel less than. Because anytime you feel, or they think, this girl is not that cute, why she's so confident, or this girl has too much confidence, or why does this person think they're all that? Because you should have confidence, because you should carry yourself in a higher regard. I don't care where you work at or what you do. If you feel confident about yourself, who is anyone to take that from you? And I know with me, I'm confident in who I am, but it was never to make anyone feel bad. It was to make myself feel good. It was to make me know my worth, and but it was never to make anyone feel bad. So I just want to sit here and say, look into all that. Look into the character of the people that are following you. Look into the people that are going on TikTok too, that are trying to leave their little comments on what to do. They're your little commentary of how your life should be ran. Because at the end of the day, they don't know. And at the end of the day, whatever you decide to do in your life, that's between you and God. And I want you guys to remember, as you continue to grow your relationship with God and get closer with God, everything's done in God's timing. And when God has set a purpose for you, and it is already written in the book of life, that is exactly what's going to happen. And no one, no human, no living, breathing thing on this earth can take that from you. Because it's like God said, may things be done on heaven. May things be done on earth as it is in heaven. God already has our life purpose. He already knows why He set you here for. Now you just have to go out and build that relationship with God. You just have to be in awe of God every day, and no other idol, no other person. And God will lead you exactly where you need to be. You guys are wasting y'all's time on me. I'm not y'all's idol. I'm not y'all's God. I'm not anyone for y'all to spend hours chasing or following. Go be with your families that God gave y'all. Go take your family somewhere. Don't follow me. I'm no one to follow. I have been the same person I've always been, and I've always done the same things. I'm Ashley Ann. Y'all have a good day.